Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. Today is Monday. Let's start off the week in a good Slimming World friendly way. I'm having not really a cooked breakfast, but kind of a cooked breakfast, I guess. I don't know, it's very lazy. Basically I've got these two potatoes. They were jacket potatoes, but I'm going to cut them up and air fry them with some of this sage, onion and garlic seasoning on them. And yeah, it's just a really nice way to do potato. And then I'm gonna have them with tinned tomatoes. If I had whole tomatoes, it would have been whole ones, but as it is, I only have chopped. This is something I got totally addicted to as a teenager. I used to love having tinned tomatoes on toast with a little bit of herbs in them. So, oh no. Herbs, not the lid of herbs. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh. As I said, start the week off as you mean to go on. Anyway, herbe de Provence, my apologies. So just a little bit like that. A little bit of salt. And a bit of black pepper. And I'm gonna heat those up. And at the same time, I'm going to do my potatoes. Probably fairly self-explanatory, but I'm just using the little pot I had the potato in, and then I just add in a little bit of the seasoning and then mush them around. And I just do it in sections so that all the potatoes can get covered nicely, because you know there's nothing worse than having some with it on and some not. It's just a disappointment that no one really wants. Carry on with the next bit. Okay, here is my hot tomatoes. And then I've got my crispy potatoes. I mean, this is essentially like a sin-free version of my tomatoes on toast. I'm just using potato instead of bread. It's just striking me as how funny this is. Right, and then I've got 40 grams of cocoa cheese, grated. To go on top for my healthy extra A, the first healthy extra A. Okay, so there we go, that's sin-free, healthy extra A. I also have a cup of ginseng matcha green tea to have with it. Hey, so it's 1:15 right now, and I'm still like, my breakfast is still with me. I wouldn't say that I'm full, but I don't really feel hungry right now. So I've sort of just had like quarter of an hour of my lunch break, and I'm just sort of faffing around going, I don't know what I want, and like, do I want anything? So what I'm gonna do is actually make like a little snacky plate for a bit later on in the afternoon. I'm gonna make it now though, since I've sort of taken a bit of a break. And I've just made myself a latte as well. So this one I am having now, and this is just my usual espresso made up, and then 300 mils of Alpro almond milk barista, heated and foamed. So yeah, that's 3 sins in total. This is also going to be called a lesson in how to make a tablespoon of peanut butter go really far. My peanut butter of choice is this Pip and Nut crunchy maple peanut butter. It's 4.5 sins, I believe, for a tablespoon. So firstly, I measured out my tablespoon, and then I've used a teaspoon just to dollop little bits of that onto each round of banana. And then we're just going to make little sandwiches out of them. So that's why they don't need to go to the edge, because they're going to get squidged anyway. Obviously a banana is sin-free. I've used about half the tablespoon, maybe slightly more, to do this. Obviously, you know, these are substantial, but they are really small, so it's a fiddly business. I was going to film more of it, but I ran out of hands, so you know, that's life. Okay, so there we've got some little banana peanut butter sandwiches. Things quickly got messy again. I'm covered in peanut butter, but basically you just put a blob of peanut butter on each one, and then you try and spread it out a little bit. Oh, this is an apple. Cut it into 8s, cut the core out, and then yeah, use the rest of the peanut butter to kind of blob on there. The apple thing really works better with smooth peanut butter, but because I wanted to use 1 tablespoon of that one, that's what I've done. and try and save more than half the tablespoon for the apple. I did slightly less than half just for the banana because I need less in them. So yeah. So obviously I haven't used a Healthy Extra B yet today. So what we're going to do is measure out a Healthy Extra B worth of this granola, which is delumptious. You can have 35 grams for your Healthy Extra B. And I'm going to sprinkle that over the apple pieces to make delightful apple peanut butter crunchy bites. Okay, this is 35 grams of the granola. You really don't get a lot, but it's perfect for this. And then just kind of try and press it on top of your apple pieces. And obviously you can put some on the banana as well. Oh, I just got my finger all in the peanut butter again. Damn it. I just licked them clean. Yeah, the bonus of this is you do get to lick your fingers clean. This is not a snack to be eaten in public. Anyway, just do that as best you can. For the final bit, I've added 12.5 grams of these dark chocolate chips. So that's 3 sins. Delta. And I'm just going to melt them. I have my melted chocolate, and now all we're going to do is put a little blob on top of each one of the banana pieces. Yum. All done. So hopefully they'll have solidified a little bit by the time I'm ready to snack on this afternoon. And then once I've licked the spoon, I'm going back to work. Right, it is 7:30 and I've just made my dinner. I say made because this is actually leftovers. So I just cooked up some whole wheat spaghetti, and then this is a great big portion of basically all speed veg except for the sweet corn. So it was roasted red onions, courgettes, aubergine and red and yellow pepper with garlic. And I roasted those veggies up and I added garlic and herb passata to it. And sweet corn, and that's literally the sauce. It's very, very simple, but very, very tasty. Obviously whole wheat spaghetti there, and then I've got my other 40 grams of cocoa cheese for my other Healthy Extra A for today, and that is dinner. So it's sin-free and yet very, very cozy and satisfying. Okay, it's now like 9:30 and dinner was lovely. I forgot to put a protein in. How funny is that? Yeah, I was going to have tofu, but whatever, doesn't matter, the moment's gone. I'm having a cup of after dinner tea. Later on I'll be having a cup of nighttime tea for my treat tonight, because actually I am only on 10 sins today. I know, it was 3 for the latte and then 7 for that little like snack platey thing. So not bad going. As such, I can have a higher sin treat this evening. And I've chosen something I bought yesterday. I bought 3 of them yesterday because they were reduced. It's these Kent and Fraser chocolate brownies. Honestly, so good. Sainsbury's. Don't know why they were reduced. I mean, they didn't go off till the end of November, so fine by me. So I've still got 2 in the cupboard, but these are 11.5 sins, so they're a bit of a sin investment, but for days like today where, you know, you've hardly used any and then you're like, cool, I've got loads left to play with, perfect little treat. So I'm going to enjoy my brownie and my cuppa and then go to bed at a reasonable time. So that's all from me today. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye, night.